Hey everybody, I'm going to go over the graphing form of a quadratic, which is this little expression up here, which you need to know. And so basically what it's saying is that A is the coefficient of that. It says whether it's wide or narrow, wider or narrower. And of course, the larger it is, the narrower it is. And that's the confusing part because you usually think larger means wider. And the smaller it is means that it is wider. So for example, let's say we have y equals x squared. And so y equals x squared would look something like this. I'm not great at drawing, but I think that's about right. And so if I change this and I say that y equals, let's use a different color. Let's say 5x squared. Then it would look more like this. Okay, it would go up a lot faster. And if I said that y equals 0.2x squared, then it would be a lot wider. So it would go something like this. Okay, so the A tells you if it's wider or narrower. Let's look at the K. So what if we have y equals x squared plus, I don't know, 4? Y equals x squared plus 4 would be the same as the original, which was the red one. And so maybe I should make this red so we don't get confused. The red one was the original. And so if I move that up by 4 units, that's what we're doing with the k. So that is the same as that one, but we're going up like this. Okay, so I basically just shifted this one up. That's what we just did on that one. We just shifted that up 4 units. So you just look at the vertex and you see this vertex right here. Right here is the vertex, right? This is the vertex. It got shifted 4 units up to this place right here. And finally, we have the H. The H moves things left and right. So let's try to use a color we haven't used. So let's say we have y equals x minus 5 squared. What does that do? The minus 5 moves it. Does it move left or right? And people usually think minus moves it left, but actually that moves it right. So if I start with the red one, which was the original, it would move 5 units right. Well, that's not great. I want to make sure it hits the x-axis. If it's easier if I draw like that. Okay, so this right here got moved. This vertex here got moved over here by 5 units. Okay, that is what that number there inside of the brackets means. And so that's how you would draw a parabola. You would just find the vertex and then decide whether it's positive or negative. One more thing is about the negative exponent. So let's say that we have, let's use another color, and we already have them all. Let's say that, let's do the original again. Let's say we have y equals negative x squared. Y equals negative x squared. So where my a is a negative number, that would be the same as this one, but it would be downward. And so the negative exponent just flips it upside down. So if you have a certain value, let's actually do one from scratch. Let's say you have, it says that y equals 1/2 x plus 3 squared minus 1. That means that the h is -3, the k is -1, and the a is positive 1/2. So the hk is my vertex, okay? Whatever the hk coordinate is, that is the vertex of the parabola. So here that would be -3, comma, -1. So we go 1, 2, 3, and then we go down 1. So the vertex would be right here. And ordinarily, a parabola would go through that point at -2, 0. But if we're widening it by a half, we would go up 1, 2 over. So it would be about like this. So that would be a little wider. And so that's how you would draw a parabola. You just go off the vertex, and then you see if it's wider or narrower, up or down, and that's all you got to do. All right, thank you for watching, and good luck to you.